Hey guys, so I moved out of my apartment and I'm actually on the ferry right now. I'm heading over to Vancouver Island and I plan to live out of my car for the next couple months, doing some hikes and just exploring the coast and checking out some caves and waterfalls and whatever is there for me to find. So if you stay tuned for the next 2 months, I should have a lot of outdoor videos. I'm not sure how often I'll actually get to put out a video because I'm not going to have a computer on me, and I don't know how long I'll be without service or away from towns. So it could be a while, but I'll try my best to put out videos as I come across some cool stuff. Hey guys, so I'm here on Vancouver Island and I'm gonna start hiking the Juan to Fuca trail tomorrow. So I'm just here, I'm gonna sleep in the parking lot here at Botanical Beach and I'm just cooking my dinner now. But I'm gonna be heading out and doing that trail tomorrow, followed by the West Coast Trail. So here's a map of the trail and it's about 47 kilometers, so it's not too long. I'm actually doing it in reverse, I think. So I'm right here right now, and tomorrow morning I'm going to head out and I got to hike down to China Beach, which is down here, and that'll probably take me around 2 or 3 days to do. So I just climbed in my car and I got my dinner here ready to eat, and I'm gonna watch a movie while I eat. And what I do is I have movies loaded on my phone that I'll mount my phone here onto this tripod that I'm hanging, and then I can just lie down and watch the movie right off my phone. Well, it's the morning now and looks like there's a Stellar J here. I'm trying to get at my breakfast bagel. I left him a little piece on the roof. He's a little shy. I think he's gonna grab it. He's got it. Alright, so I just fashioned a stick, and this one's not that great, but I think it'll do for at least today and tomorrow, and then hopefully I'll come across a better stick and make a more permanent one. I mean, the trail is mostly roots, so I better watch my footing when I'm walking on this. Alright, I made it to my first stop. This is Providence Cove. Nice little cove here. It's kind of windy, but that's okay. It's a great place for me to stop and have lunch. tide's coming in a little, and you can see there's a ton of bull kelp there. So if you're starving, you could eat that. But, you know, I got a bagel, so I think I'll prefer this. Alright, I made it to Payzant, the first marker. It's about 7 kilometers from when I started. And I guess it's just down there, but I'm going to keep going because I want to make it to Little Kutshi today. Maybe Sombrio, depending. So I'm on the trail and I came across this sign here, and I don't know if you can see, but it's quite funny actually. There's some people up here who have carved in with a knife. Basically they're saying it's sad that all the old growth trees are cut down, and then someone over here has responded saying hippies suck, and then there's more argument here in favor of old growth, and then here saying you drove down cut logging roads to get here. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, it doesn't look like there are any old growth trees on this trail here, and it's a shame that they've logged so much of them here on Vancouver Island. And you know, I enjoy getting access to a trail, but if there was no road here, I would hike 100 kilometers to get in here without the old growth cut down. So I really don't think old growth trees should be cut down. There's a few left, and you know, surprisingly they're still cutting them down here on the island. So you know, hopefully some more laws are put in place, and we can prevent the loss of whatever few trees we do have left here. Alright, this is Parkinson Creek here, and I've noticed down here there's a lot of really good pools to go swimming in. You just keep going on down there. The trail's just been a huge mud pit ever since I hit Parkinson Creek. This is a bit more of the type of trail I was expecting, you know. Nice trail right here by the water with lookouts onto the waves and the rocks below. So far it's been mostly just through the trees offshore, and I like a trail like this a lot better. I just saw a snake run up in here. It's a tiny one, but let's see if I can see him. Nope. Let's see if I can get another one. Alright, so my stick over there broke, as I expected to, and I found a couple more here that I've just made, and hopefully those will get me through the next couple days, but I'm going to keep looking for a good stick that I can take with me over the next month or two. Right, that's Sombrio Beach in the distance, about 4 kilometers away. That's where I'm trying to get for the night. So I've made it to the beach trail, and this trail gets really rough over there, but that's the high tide trail. Luckily, it's still another couple more hours till high tide, so I'm going to be able to cross here down on the beach. So I'm going to collect some water now, and this water here should be good, but I'm not so sure how high up the tide goes here. The ocean's just over there, so you know, I don't want to get a mix of water, so I'm just going to go a little bit further, just to that stream over there. So I found a good rock to sit on in the river, and I'm ready to start pumping now. It's the end of day one and I'm exhausted. It's around 7:40 right now and I just finished my dinner and I could pass out right now. But I don't want to go to sleep just yet because then I'll be up at 4 a.m. and I don't like waking up that early and before the sun even comes up. So I am going to watch a bit of Arrested Development. I have all the seasons downloaded onto my phone, so that'll keep me entertained at least for another couple hours before I decide to go to bed. My air mattress here sprung a leak on my last day of hiking the Pacific Crest Trail, and I patched it up, but I can already see it didn't work. It's losing air. So I don't know what I guess I'm just gonna have to sleep on this hard board tonight and the next night, and hopefully after that we'll see if I can get to a store maybe and buy another one of these or try and patch it better. I do have some duct tape in my bag. I always bring duct tape with me when I go on hikes, and you know, maybe I can patch the hole a little better tomorrow with that. I'm just too tired to bother now, and I don't mind sleeping on a board. This tent I have here is brand new. I just got it as a replacement because the zipper broke on the older model that I had, and I really like it. It's great, and I set it up pretty quickly. And I was able to get a lighter. One of the guys who I'm camping near, he had an extra lighter, and he didn't mind giving it to me, so I'll be okay for tomorrow as well. And he actually didn't have any water, so I let him borrow my water pump, and it seemed like a good trade to me. I normally try not to camp around people, but I was just so exhausted. I didn't want to travel the extra 1.5 kilometers it would have taken to get to the other end of the beach where I could have spaced out my tent a little. I don't mind, it's just one night here, and there's a dog nearby, which is great because you know, dogs are always good for keeping away bears and other animals that might come around in the night. Alright, it's the second day now, and I'm going to start hiking, and I'm going to head over to Chin Beach, I guess. And then I'll see from there. I might hitch back to my car, or I might keep going, so we'll find out. That would probably help if I brought a light. I don't think this cave goes too much further than that. It seems there's another exit over here. Now, according to video games, I should be able to jump and step on each of these mushrooms as I make my way up this tree. However, I have a feeling that that's not going to work, so I don't think I'm going to do that. This is a pretty cool suspension bridge that I'm on. Crosses over this big canyon here, and that's the ocean down over there. So I made it to Chin Beach, but I want to try and find the trail that leads back up to the road, because I want to hitch back to my car and bring it here so that way I can hike the remainder of the trail tomorrow morning with just a day pack on. It's about, I think, 21 or 22 kilometers for the rest of the trail, and it's supposed to be the most difficult section, so I want to come back and I just want to do it all with the day pack. It'll be a lot easier than lugging around my all my camping gear here. There's some emergency shelter here above Chin Beach. Let's take a look. Oh, cool. Has a little loft. Oh, 2 lofts. Oh, this place is amazing. Got a bit of supplies here. Deck of cards. Bottle of wine. That's empty. And some fuel. Barely anything left. Paper towels and toilet paper. I couldn't really find the trail to get back to the road. I think I may have found it, but it might also just loop back to the main Juan de Fuca trail. And I talked to some people around here, and everyone said they've never heard of a trail. So I'm not too sure if there actually is a trail or not. So I think I'm just going to camp here for the night, and hopefully my car will be okay. And I guess I'll have to tough it out tomorrow and do the whole rest of the 21K with my pack. Yeah, but I got a pretty good spot over here. Nobody else is around. And I got a fire pit over there. I already gathered some wood, so probably have fire later tonight. And I'm just cooking a little snack here, boiling some water. So it's morning now, and the tide is all the way out there. Last night at around midnight, it was at high tide, and the tide came frighteningly close to my campsite there. It was quite noisy hearing those waves. Alright, I was looking around here at the high tide line, and I found this spoon. And this is actually a pretty lightweight spoon, so I think I'm going to keep it. Just needs to be washed and it'll be good as new.